Hello, hello, Mongoose. I did not. I know I'm 2 minutes late. I was getting a drink. Starting soon was very literal. And I just knocked over a bunch of stuff on my desk. Alright. And the gang's all here.
Perfect time.
What am I drinking today? Mongoose is in the chat.
Ooh.
It's carbonated water with a bunch of water flavoring squirt stuff in it. So it's kind of like carbonated juice.
Mm.
Alright.
I don't know, I think Vox would be a champagne person.
What?
Yeah.
Is this part of the prior conversation, or are you talking about what I would like? Are you talking about what I would like alcohol-wise?
Yes.
I'm not. I'm a Bailey's like Irish cream guy. I have it right here.
Oh,
I have it right here on
alright.
my desk. I like sweet. I like sweet alcohols.
I should think it can be sweet.
Ah,
It's also got the bubbly.
there we go. Yeah, I've had a sip of Bailey's to set the session off. I don't know. Yeah, I guess so. I've only had it the once, and it was just whatever. But yeah, that and I like fruity mixes with vodka. Those kind of things are good. Rum and Coke. I think rum and Coke would actually probably be my favorite. I just don't have it very often.
I don't like
Alcohol very often.
soda with alcohol. The bubbles always get in my nose.
Well, that's where I like my bubbles.
Alright.
Not really. I like carbonated drinks. It's a
I like
default.
my bubbles like I like my women in my bath.
Alright. Are we ready for the recap?
Yes.
Yes.
I was mildly more apprehensive than I expected.
Oh boy, a lot happened.
It was all boring and lame.
Alright.
Yep.
Right, I don't have Belts' little picture in there right now. I'll fix that as I talk. So, last time we left off, the group returned to Santa Margarita after their expedition upriver into the Piranha Swamps. Injured, Alatok was left behind when the group set out to pursue the Tylean mercenaries that had stabbed them in the back, stealing away their gold, a bunch of their resources, and nearly violating Caroline in the process. Though
Nope.
the specific scoundrel in this case was apprehended and held by the Watch, giving them just enough information to start their pursuit as they left him there to hang, gibbeted by the docks. So, what followed was a long and desperate chase, far, far up north, nearly all the way up to the Isthmus, as they spent weeks on the tail of a ship that far outclassed theirs, up until it was left adrift in the night. They set on it, using Barnes as a flying spotlight with a spell on him, and the fog pierced by the lens on the sky spell, as
I
Cosworth
put a spell on you.
took the role of navigator. They approached, boarded the ship to find it empty of all men and goods, with nothing more than superficial signs of a struggle, only for Coswick and Barnes to notice a mass of the Wind of Death nearby. The Wind of Death was getting closer, and out from the black of night came a ship. A cog that looked like it had been dredged up from the bottom of the ocean, which then gave chase. As they pursued, Kraus fired back only for his gun to misfire and nearly blow his ear off. It since sprained his arm, but by the time he set about his other duties, he has recovered since. In the meantime, Coswick set about channeling mass amounts of Azia for a grand powerful spell he's never tried before, only for it to go off flawlessly, bringing down a comet of raw heavens to smash into the ship, setting the whole thing ablaze and killing half of the crew. In a fervor spurred on by their own success, while the other ship had caught up, instead of them being the prey, they turned predator and boarded the ship, slaughtering the crew until the captain, a vampire from the Vampire Coast, agreed to a truce as the ship was so on fire and damaged that it was about to go down, taking all of them with it if they didn't work together. In their cooperation, they came to an agreement, as even if he was confident that he could beat them all in a fight, Barnes was ready to drop another bomb from Snake Eye's stash to blow open the ship and ruin it for everyone if he tried. So, it was agreed that they would get their stuff back and loot the Tyleans, who would then be left behind to a grim fate of becoming the ship's new crew under the Necromancer. The thought still haunts some of those present, as it is a fate worse than death, perhaps a cruelty far worse than that which was inflicted on them, but the problem is solved. They have their money back, and after 5 weeks of pursuit, they returned to Santa Margherita. Meanwhile, Alatok has just been busy working locally. For the last, 7 weeks, the group has spent their time around Santa Margherita preparing, working, talking, setting things up, in Coswick's case doing a great deal of research and preparation, working alongside Caroline in logistics, as Kraus and Snake Eyes have set out pursuing the northeastern coast before the Isthmus, or northwestern, I guess, relative to you guys. Northeastern relative to the continent, but whatever. Northwest of you guys, pursuing the coast for suitable colony spots up in the creeping jungle. One has been sighted, or several have, and now it's just a matter of it being presented to the group and them deciding where they would like to stake their claim. I presented it all to you out of character, but you narrowed down your choice to either a stretch that had plants that look like they might bear edible fruit, and one that is significantly drier but floods during the wet season. It's good territory, but will need to be prepared so as not to have your work destroyed in a flood.
Did we ever find out when the next wet season would be?
You have... Let me check the calendar. The date... Oh, that was before the 7 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta add the 7 weeks on it now, damn it.
Well, look at me, I can add numbers together.
That's correct. I am sorry that I'm so awesome.
Some crimes can never be forgiven.
What about this one? Is it one of them?
Yeah.
Alright, makes sense. See you in hell.
Okay, bye.
Say that.
So you're saying we got wet swampland over here, and some more wet swampland down there. Even further down, even more wet swampland.
Yes.
But this one might have food.
This
It
one
is...
might have food.
It is the 20th... It is the 23rd of Antizite. That means it is more or less the middle to early stretch of autumn. Relative to the wet season... The wet season... Let's see. You have... give or take 3 months before the wet season comes.
Okay.
You're 3 months into the dry season right now.
Well, Alatok, do you think you could make a suitable...
Side note, in about a week and a half, it's going to be the autumn equinox. Make your
Is that
suitable
meant to
harvest
be
preparations as needed. Celebrate Raya, I don't know.
maybe we should do the fruit one then.
Your choice. You might not arrive there in time, but I might also just fudge the numbers to make it a thing anyway.
Well, what are you guys thinking? What's the tiebreaker here? are we confident in our ability to make a water-resistant settlement if we go with the better land that floods?
I mean, the classic just built everything on stilts.
Yeah.
That
true.
is Einstein, the mercenary you hired along the way. I didn't mention that. 3 new mercenaries were hired last time to replace the Tylians, who managed to get along with the group very well, to the point where they're ostensibly on retainer and willing to come with you. Their contracts were also negotiated to be relatively cheap and nice. But Einstein is from Skeggy up north, and that's how the entirety of Skeggy is built.
On stilts, perfect.
There we go.
Yeah, you have to navigate it by boat, not foot, more or less.
Alright. Fuck away from you, fucking fly. Oh.
Yeah.
Krause's call is fruit. Being able to feed the group and whoever passes by other end, maybe down the line, harvesting, selling, growing. But what do y'all think?
Yes, I Coswick scried the 2 locations, and for the one with the fruit, there is a very evident and foreboding sign of the demon, mark of manipulation, danger, and dark desires. So that was kind of.
Are you sure you're not referring to the entire continent?
Oh. Or I am sure. Sorry.
Alright.
The second one was less scary as that, but it's the card is Ulrich, which is like cold and fight.
I love Ulrich.
Which is also worth noting that the dry season ends in Olexide, and the dry season ends in Olexide, and that site looks like it will have troubles around that time, so this may be relevant to that too.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's Coswick's information that he could present.
Yeah.
And why he would.
There was 2 signs for the first one, by the way. You forgot the second.
2 signs.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought Morsley was a part of the demon.
No,
like it was represented. Okay, never mind. Well, so Morsley, the mark of misfortune and chaos, is also on that the place with the fruit. Not great. Bad omens.
What do you think, Alatok?
It sounds like this whole entire place is a shithole. It sounds like there's misfortune everywhere we go.
Yep. That's a bad.
If I could, I'd write this whole damn continent in the book of grudges.
Lustria.
So, Alatok, where should we land? I fucking hate this place!
It's true, he was the one who was constantly failing the cool tests against the annoying insects.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
He's insanely angry.
Yeah.
Gonna be a slayer for the entire continent of Lustria.
Can I roll change to Slayer?
Oh, Lord.
Let's see.
So he would.
Just kidding, but
Yeah.
Alright.
So he would say the 3rd location is what he would vote for.
Third.
As in the one
The
without the
place
fruits.
that good terrain, but it'll flood.
Alright.
3rd total, because the first one I was kind of disinterested in.
The first one was just same as the fruits, but there's no fruits.
Yeah.
Think of it more like a backup location you know is good if you don't want to do more scouting before you resettle if something happens.
Right, okay. So the current hazards and concerns is natural hazards versus supernatural hazards.
Those ones we are able to deal with, but probably not able to parlay with. Parlaying kind of works. So. By the way, where are these locations specifically?
They're all along this like gulf here.
It's vague points on the map.
Okay.
Yeah. The gulf off the coast of the Creeping Jungle, vaguely. By the way, the Creeping Jungle technically stretches on. Like, this is still technically the Creeping Jungle. All this.
Ouch.
The name is up there, but this all counts as it too.
Okay.
Makes sense.
So, actually, Belts, I
Yeah.
didn't hear an answer from you because all I heard was "I hate Lustria." Do you have a preference?
In character, no. So
Fair
I
enough.
guess that's a no.
Do you have a meta preference out of curiosity? Out of character one?
Yeah, I mean, probably I would guess probably the place without the fruits that still floods.
Okay.
That seems like our best
Well,
option, but
If Kraus and Coswick would like to debate it, you could both make an average charm test to generally just sway people onto your side.
All right.
you could bribe Altok with alcohol too.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
All
If
right.
you have argumentative, now's the time.
No,
I have etiquette soldiers.
I have etiquette nobility.
Oh, they ain't no nobles
That's a-
here,
I
motherfucker.
think that's a
There ain't no
negative.
soldiers here neither, son.
We got the boys.
Oh, that does, to be fair, plus 10 to the charm for Coswick status. But, yeah,
can I get
you
rid
can
of
apply
all the-
etiquette soldiers,
The
blind.
fever crap.
I respect leadership and
The
rank.
fever crap. Can I get rid of that?
Yes.
I'm alive now, right?
Yes. But yeah, the...
Oh, come on.
Kraus manages to thoroughly convince everyone that the chance of the fruits being poisonous is just inevitable.
And then he's like, wait, I wanted to go there. Hang on, let's see what I get.
I
Okay,
try
so-
one that's not ripe and I start hacking violently.
It's fine, You just...
You manage to convince everyone that it's a terrible idea to go there because of the lack of security compared to the other one and the fact that the fruits are probably poisonous. Most people are convinced by the end that there's a good chance they are. More importantly, Coswick, what's your fellowship bonus?
4.
You can convince 6 people total among your group, distributed however you care,
Well, I mean,
enough that they'll support you. And Kraus is not getting any people in. You basically have 6 people in support, and the rest are indifferent.
well, this isn't really a democracy. They're here with my money, so...
Yeah, exactly. I did say if you were asking everyone, if you wanted
He was,
opinion.
yeah.
If you wanted opinion, there you go. 6 in support, the rest indifferent. No one cares what Kraus said.
That's fucked up. Coswick does.
It's important to have all the options on the Okay, we'll go with your idea.
Alright. So be it. Settling for the currently very dry stretch. It's going to take 2 weeks to get there. Is there any preparations you would like to make before departure? And, importantly, very importantly, this is a logistical thing you'll have to sort out. The sect does not have space for everything right now. You'll have to make multiple trips for you.
Is he willing to do that?
Yeah.
Of course.
He doesn't care. It might do, actually. I'm looking, because he has several empty crates that he uses for cargo, but they're empty right now.
Hey.
I'm just thinking, like, could he get rid of those? Let me see, how many crates of your shit could he bring? He's got 1, 2, 3, 4.
A what?
What did we do with the extra eggs?
Oh, yeah.
Well, we
what
didn't
did
do anything with them yet, but
I mean, I
Coswick
imagine they
wants
have
to
a
send
shelf
them.
life.
Of course.
Oh, I mean, well, yeah. I mean, eggs will be fine if you leave them out for a while, as long as you don't refrigerate them first.
I think the concern is them hatching.
Yes.
Oh, they're fermented. Oh,
Oh,
they're not fermented. Fertilized is what I meant to
what
say.
is refrigeration?
Never mind. It keeps the food. Never mind. If you wanted to send the eggs to the if they hatch, that's even better actually.
Mhm.
Maybe we should wait till they hatch and then ship them off in crates.
Well,
Because your
I wonder how fast they fucking grow.
um,
Oh lord.
6,
Maybe we should send him as quick as
42.
possible, man.
Mm-hmm.
4.
Alright.
Hold on. Just doing some math.
Well, Vox does not have to
7.
talk about that. So the eggs
49.
are going straight to
The guy.
Bronson, right? Yeah.
51, 52,
The perfect thing that he wants.
53, 54, 55. 68 encumbrance.
That's how much we have, or that's
How much
you can
extra
carry?
you're bringing on top of, so that's, you'd be at 100 and, you'd be at 180 on the mark, which means, now I gotta figure out how many crew he can take reasonably without slowing down the ship. Just to make sure. Without slowing down, he can take, the barge is good for a crew of 4 people to not count. One, two, three. Blah, blah, blah. They perfectly make 4th. So any extra people... How many? Let's see. You got 3 soldiers, right?
Yep.
Let's just see. Caroline, 3 soldiers. The carpenter, Ren. Who am I forgetting?
Chilean.
Yeah. Yep. And that should be it, right? Unless you're bringing extra mercs.
Which we weren't going to do at this point.
No.
Alright,
Not
because of
quite
the
yet.
fact he had so many empty crates, I did the math wrong. He can actually afford to take you all without over-encumbering the ship.
Ah,
Oh yeah.
one trip.
1 trip to bring everything.
Thank fucking God.
He dug. Now, reasonably, I'm thinking about space is the problem. That's a lot of people. And the
That is
animals.
quite a bit. Yeah.
Alright, it's still gonna take multiple trips, I would assume, because of the animals, but...
And,
Right.
well, yeah, you're right. I
'Cause
forgot that
that's-
we had livestock.
Yeah. Alright, then that's... We'll say 2 trips for simplicity's sake. But encumbrance-wise, it's not an issue. Just space-wise.
Well, we're gonna want like a pin or something for the animals anyway, so I think people
Alright.
go first and then the animals just come.
You gonna leave
After.
anyone behind to manage the animals? You could hire someone if you're willing to
Yeah.
make the expense.
Yeah, let's do that. Probably.
Alright. Make a average haggle.
Yeah, we're not
Okay.
broke quite yet.
No, we're not broke. Yeah, we're pretty good.
I
really
can assist you with the haggle.
You can, thank you.
Yes. And I'm
Can I
sure
help
Caroline.
Oh, yeah, she can, I believe.
Caroline? Okay.
Sweet Caroline. Bum, bum, bum.
Me too.
This dude's sweet.
You can find someone willing to do it for the entire month that you're gone, the 2 weeks there, 2 weeks back,
Mhm.
or 28 silver. Sound good?
Yes.
Alright.
Are you subtracting?
Yep.
Okay.
Alright. So that's taken care of, you don't have to worry about the animals. And Is there anything else anyone would like to purchase before the journey? Would you like to give Alatok the 5 gold for the crane project?
Yes.
Alright.
Okay. Actually, we probably just need like the winches and rope, right? And we could get lumber there.
That's a good point.
You already have all the requisite trade tools.
Yeah,
you should
trade.
do.
All right. Yeah. All right.
I have
think he just
engineering and
needs, like-
physical.
I think he just needs a workshop, which you guys could just build at this point.
Okay. So long as we can build it. And we don't need to buy anything first.
Let's see.
If we do need to buy anything first, then we should do it now.
Alright, let me just see.
Oh, know what? Actually, we may want to see if we can give me some gunsmith tools. Because I forgot about
I
that.
have them, buddy.
Yo, there we go then. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
God, I picked that up instead of we did a little bit of swapping around.
I brought my personal firearm. I can't go replacing it, and I don't think this place manufactures guns, so I have to take care of it myself, you know?
Yeah, who
I
knows
wouldn't
what
care.
this
I wouldn't
was.
call what you do to that firearm taking care of it.
It's charred black.
It's
It
true, it
definitely
did,
exploded.
yeah, it did blow up in his face. And you can tell that at a glance.
That's
It might not be
unsurprising for how
pretty.
long I've known him.
But it's functional.
Can I say much the same of you, I imagine? That was intentionally, like, mumbled.
Let's see. I'm just trying to plot out how many encumbrance of timber you would need.
We've got 2 dwarves who are choppers.
No, I just mean on in terms of for him to build the winch, and then how much other
I'm
stuff
not-
you need.
I'm just pointing
I'm not
it
a
out.
chopper. I'm a builder.
Yes, I didn't mean to offend you.
Oyston is probably a good chopper.
There's a very distinct difference between wood and meat.
Delicious.
I don't want.
You know, come to think of it, I don't think you
You'll be
need to
big
buy
enough.
any materials because you guys you just have all this other stuff lying around. You could buy like, let's just call it 2 gold worth
Oh, well, yeah, hell yeah. There you go.
in terms of metal, rope, all that stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, we prepared well in advance because I was concerned that buying things out here would be madly expensive as compared to back home.
Yeah.
All right.
Not
So, anything else you need before departure?
I don't think so. We bought
Not
everything.
right
we
now.
intended to-
Do we have torches?
Oh, we might
That's a
want to
good
buy
point.
some lanterns.
You
True.
have lanterns, but not torches.
Alright. I
We
would
had
like
extra
torches.
All right.
The plants
want
don't
to-
like fire.
Yeah.
We've been out here long enough that Cross has picked up on the cues.
All right. In that case, I believe it was. Yeah. For some reason, they never had torches in like the 4 rules, even though they bring them up.
Oh,
But they did add them in a.
Like
What do you call it?
mechanically is it just a lantern adjacent?
No, it has its own stuff.
Okay.
They're heavier for one. I believe they call it like they're an encumbrance each or something, but it was in there. They have a what do you call it? Like a homebrew, like a document of homebrew and like questions answered and stuff that they use to address things and
Okay.
yeah, the unofficial FAQ. Here it is. They have torches in there. Pretty damn big. Let's see. 6 torches for filling. No encumbrance.
Alternatively, can we just make them ourselves?
Yes, the shilling is to make them yourself.
Oh, okay.
Like,
all
that's
right.
enough pitch to make your own torches.
Excellent.
Alright. Having them classed as a weapon, for the fact that you can use them as an improvised weapon.
Give him a good old
all right.
bonk.
How many do you want? It's a shilling. It's a shilling per sticks you want the pitch for. Get your own stick, as they say.
How many
Well,
were
for
you thinking?
A shilling gets us 6 torches worth of pitch.
Yeah.
Start with 2 shillings.
That'd be
Yeah.
a dozen torches.
Yep.
Then in that case, you have what you need. Anything else?
I
Mhm.
didn't think so. Coswick doesn't need anything.
Cross is good.
I'm good.
All right. Is there anyone you're leaving behind for the first journey?
I don't think so.
All right.
No. Yeah, we hired staff to take care of the animals. It's all hands on deck.
Then in that case, who wants to roll a d100 for what happens on the way,
Belts,
on
you
the
do it.
waves?
Yeah. Haha, hee-hoo-ho-ho.
All right, nothing happens.
Beautiful.
Smooth sailing.
Fast travel.
Speaking of smooth sailing, I have ranks of sail now, so I could help on the boat.
Hey, nice. You'll never replace Esteban.
It's a team effort.
So, you sail along the Lustrian coast, catching wind in the barge as it trudges along, heavy of frame and built for rivers. But eventually, you're able to set sight on the spot that Kraus found prior. You spot it off the starboard bow as you're making your way along. I assume Kraus will wake and gather everyone as needed.
Wake up, you savage animals!
What time is it by the time we're getting there? Like, can we see it, or is
like 10, like 10,
it? Okay.
11 a.m.
Excellent.
I'll talk to you, overgrown halfling. The smell of booze is not going to keep the bugs away. Wake up!
It won't.
Fuck off. What kind of shithole is this place?
Lustria. We've been here for quite some days now.
Shut up, wizard.
Grouchy one, isn't he? Next time we'll say. If he readies his things.
No, he's
Yes.
probably in a good mood right now. You should see him when he's angry.
Ugh. I'll keep my wide berth. So, you're able to pull quite close, given the water's receded, and you can do so without any particular danger. Though, that still involves treading through marshy water at the edges. It may be drier than most spots, but it's still part of the Lustrian marshes along the coast. So you still have to wade through a bunch of water because there's no dock or anywhere dry and safe to pull up. But the land itself, taking a look around, is far less sodden and flooded than elsewhere. This seems like a more suitable place to settle in.
You think long term we could set up a pier or a dock or something?
Yep.
That'll be the first thing we do.
Second, corrects the dwarf in your company, the carpenter, as he's
Yes.
already looking around, framing different looks as he turns to and fro, almost like he's already planning the layout of things. Food first, and shelter. Then docks. Then a nice tavern.
I'm glad we brought 2 dwarves here.
At least he
telling
didn't
you.
bring any algae.
It's alright, I'll only drink my fill. It's not my fault my fill's more than most men.
Where do they keep it, I wonder? He'll whisper to Kraus.
I'm gonna roll to see if you heard that.
Oh shit!
I rolled to see if I heard that too.
Average perception. In the beard, Master Wizard. That's what it's for.
Yes.
He smiles after, very clearly joking. You'll have come to, though he hasn't spoken much, obviously, in the time, you'll come to know that he is far more amicable than Alatok. He's the opposite, where Alatok is grumpy for a dwarf. Thorny is very sociable for a dwarf. He's the opposite.
Nice.
Thorny is not thorny.
No. He actually has fellowship advances.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's such a sociable dwarf, he has the average fellowship of a human. Oh my god.
Oh my god. I can enjoy a pleasant conversation with him.
He won't pull a gun on the cops. So,
I think the correct term would be
Problem,
Inquisition, but
Die, pig.
so, I suppose, all things considered, it's time for your laborer crew to start unloading everything as they trudge through the water carrying boxes, looking down every time they get out to make sure there's no leeches or other untoward things gnawing away at their flesh. Bit by bit, hour by hour, things will be offloaded, prepared, tents set up, areas cleared. There's only so much to be done in terms of chopping down a couple of trees already, but it takes several hours to make a proper little clearing, just barely enough for your camp, in enough dry ground to not be drowning in your sleep.
That is nice.
So,
Mhm.
Caroline will approach during this time, having helped oversee the construction alongside Thorney, who spends most of his time either cutting down trees or telling everyone where to put them. I have a suggestion, if I may.
Mm-hmm.
We're cutting it real close to our designated time to pay back our creditors. We've had a lot of derailments.
Yes, I am very aware of that, Caroline. Thank you.
Well, seeing as no one here is particularly well suited to carpentry or any lengthy term of physical exertion, perhaps it's time that you left the overseeing to myself and Thorney, and he just gestures widely to the jungle.
Yes, I heard many interesting rumors of ruins and colonies all along. In my time indisposed, as I was.
He had rat fever.
He did. He got rat fever from
It's,
rats. Yeah, rat fever is very debilitating, but almost never fatal. It's
Did
the
you become a
description.
rat?
Not the rat.
I'm ambivalent to cheese, thank you very much.
Ah, good. You're not going to be after Alatok's chuff.
Better not touch my chuff.
I wasn't going to, Master Dwarf. Oh, rat man, ludicrous.
And so, ostensibly during this time, decisions and delegations are your discretion.
You guys want to go explore the jungle and find treasure?
Of course, I want to explore
guess
the
so.
jungle and find treasure. Well, at the very least,
I just
we
really
did
like
ship
the
out
phrasing.
those eggs.
Yeah, did we ship out those eggs? And
Oh.
if so, like,
Would you like
the
to have
eggs and
shipped
the
out those
wine.
eggs?
yeah, I decided we better not
Alright.
wait any longer.
Alright, I will, I'll get you the... I'll get you the small fee for that later.
Okay.
Trying to find where something. Don't worry about me. You guys decide amongst yourselves what you're gonna do.
Are we near any of the ruins that were mentioned by name in his?
Not as far as he knows. No, those were ones near Santa Margherita.
Well, should we
Oh.
just go inland?
Closwick,
Yes.
don't you
yes.
have a spell to find stuff? Can you use that to give us a general heading?
I could look to see when the best time for an action would be.
You mean right now?
Yes, so you can see that it wouldn't be very helpful.
Alright, well, can't rely on magic for everything.
I suppose I could. I suppose I could just scry to see if there's anything. Although we could use the more physical ways of searching for things.
Alright.
You always say how great your magic is. Prove it to us.
Oh,
You
but it's
weren't there.
pretty great, Alex. You should have seen him.
Yes, you weren't there when I did something very impressive, and I'm very disappointed in that.
If it was that impressive, I would have seen it with my own eyes.
Yes, that is what I
Since I
see.
was not there, it was not that impressive.
Huh.
Your intellect is truly staggering, Master Dwarf. I have no rebuttal.
Alright. Yeah, I don't
Uh,
either. I'm not
Lose
even
my
there.
mind, so.
I didn't see it, it was lame.
If a tree falls in the woods and Alatok isn't there to see it.
Does he give a shit?
The logic has left me truly stunted.
Oh my god. Alright.
Alright.
Mm.
Hacking and whacking.
Yeah.
Chopping those trees.
So, are you planning to depart though?
Yes.
When are you planning to depart?
Immediately.
Alright.
As soon as we're able to, anyway.
And what are you taking with you? And who, of course?
Blitz. Empty packs. Torches. Where am I trapping?
I'm checking the cargo.
You should be able to look at the voyage and the sack, right?
Yeah. Oh,
Can you
the
can you
sack.
look at the sack? No, okay.
No.
Yeah, now you should have access to his ship, the sack, if there's anything on there you might need. I put the torches there, for
yes.
example. You can borrow some of his stuff, as long as you bring it back. He doesn't mind that much, because you guys are, you know... there's a small concern you might not come back, but you guys have been alright. You can afford to lose a couple of traps or something on you.
Yeah, let's take some traps. We might have to camp out. Maybe. We'll see.
Alright, so there's you guys, Blitz and Barnes. Anyone else you want to take?
I'd like to take the mercenaries, but are they being used as choppy laborers right now?
They will be if you don't take them, but that's not their expertise. You have laborers for that.
Okay. Yeah, let's just take them all then. Well, should we leave? Well, no, the only person I'd want to leave is Oystein, and I want to take him with us, so...
Alright.
If they're attacked, oops.
Now here's the question. Are you negotiating that you'll pay them the same as before, or are you going to try and instead offer them things like a cut of the treasure?
Yeah, he's gonna try to offer them a cut of the loot.
How much of a cut?
He'll provide the because he wants the really good treasures to send back to save his own ass from the bank. So
Alright.
he would keep it to like the gewgaws and like earrings.
Einstein, as he is wont to do, will want this in writing and a definition of what you mean. He wants specifics, though.
Yeah, no.
What is the line? What is his and what's not? How much is he getting in terms of shares, and what is on the table to be divided? So,
Means any
Other-
umgak.
It's all
he's gonna, yeah, he's gonna, once again, start from the top.
whatever that was. He
Yeah.
accuse you, I think.
Start from the top.
Yeah, it would be the main thing that Coswick wants isn't quantity but quality. So like any jewels or things that are like that would be expensive but not necessarily physically large. He wants to take those to cover his own ass just for sheer,
Alright.
like just because you can put it in a small box and send it. You don't have to send a big crate full of stuff. That's his concern with it mostly. Because it is treasure, it is fucking heavy.
Well,
I need to go grab some pain pills, so I'll be back in a second.
do you want to take Leonie, Caroline, or Ren? Any of them?
Maybe Leone.
Maybe, but yeah.
I don't think Caroline's. I think Caroline's going to be
No.
more of a liability.
Yeah, no, not Caroline. And Ren,
And when you don't take, they'll just be here doing their own things, helping set up.
I think we're good with this. We said Leonie, right?
Yeah,
You said maybe.
Leone definitely.
Blind said it, and so yeah.
Alright, just remember this is the amount of people you have to care about food for. Except for Barnes.
We've got plenty of hardtack. Too much, in fact, so we're gonna have to take some of that with us.
Alright.
That'll be
Also,
an incentive to hunt.
you guys brought sacks and stuff with you. Who's taking
Yeah.
what? Einstein will volunteer to take the larger sack. You have 2 small and 1 large.
Who has the most space on their person to take them? What's
Encumbrance
Anselmo
wise?
looking? Yeah.
Anselmo could take one of the small ones and not be over encumbered.
Okay.
So could Shakira, but Einstein would anything will over encumber him because he's loaded up with things. Like he's got he's got the full like Norskin helmet and breastplate and a bunch of mail armor.
Jesus Christ.
Like axe and shield.
Got rules.
Yeah, he's like a proper warrior compared to the other two who just have basic stuff. Like Anselmo just has he doesn't have armor, he just has like his gun and a pick. But alright, he'll take the large one if you don't want to fuss about it, and they'll take the small ones each.
Okay.
That way they're helping carry. Alright. And then think about anything else you might want to take with you. From all your possible options.
Machetes.
For cheats.
I got mine. I got torches. I got rope.
Alright. Who wants to take a machete?
Let's take a lantern.
I have a lantern.
Anselmo will take a machete.
Yep.
Okay.
Good. Belts.
What? Oh, I said I have a lantern already, and I have an axe.
Okay, perfect.
Torches for anyone.
I grabbed 3.
I will take
If
a
we
torch.
wanna spread these out.
Alright.
Actually, I mean, I do have low light vision, but I guess I'll take a torch also.
It's less for the visibility more than the functionality of it.
Alatok now has 1. Shakira is going to take 3 as well, just in case. We'll put those in her bag.
Let's take some fish hooks and animal traps as well.
Alright.
Just to...
Does anyone have somewhere to store them?
I have my backpack. Yep.
The mercenaries, okay. Because
I can throw a trap
they're
in there.
carrying like the sacks in hand, and that's kind of like all they got. All the rest of their stuff, like only Shakira has a bag to put anything in. They're not out of encumbrance so much as they are physical space.
I mean, I do have a sling bag. I could give one of them.
Alright. Spread out the traps however you see fit.
Crosses a trap on his person.
Right. That plus ammo is enough to justify hunting. Well,
Nice.
if need be, Leonie has her sling, but she's not willing to hurt innocent animals. Unless you guys start starving, in which case she will help. Basically, she's only willing to hunt in emergencies.
But if you... I'm not gonna argue.
Go ahead, try it.
I was about to go into character. No.
I think so. Alright.
Not
Fun
seeing
fact about her that she'll bring up in regards to animals, she used to be a shepherd. That's all. You can ask her about that details of that another time if you want, but she'll bring that up in regards to hunting animals, any kind of sort of squeamishness. There's no squeamishness, it's just a moral objection. If she has to, she knows how to, handle animals and whatnot.
I mean, unfortunately, everything here wants to kill us.
Well aware. She's...
Yeah.
That is,
If any animals
again,
are not-
emergency she'll help. She's aware that almost everything might be an emergency.
Okay.
Hell, I'm not even sure about the innocence of the plants here.
There is a low and cunning and cruel intellect in their leaves. Buzzword
Alright.
took that very seriously.
Yeah. He's not wrong. He just
He
sounds
looks like
insane.
Oh, and I completely forgot. Coswick, I have a gift for you.
Oh. Thank you.
For a great and fearless leader, smiting down the undead, I present to you Marcini's hat.
Ah, good.
Yep.
A filthy mercenary captain's hat.
Now it's your hat.
No, it's your filthy mercenary captain's hat. Well,
Put it on, Cosmic.
Put it on.
I forgot to go
Gonna
through
like-
all their stuff and see if anybody wanted it, because Martini had some interesting things.
Mm-hmm.
damn.
But
Well,
it is important. Yeah, no, it was done narratively. I just didn't go through the actual
Yeah.
trappings. Like, do either of you? No, Shakira's taking those. She calls dibs. She's taking his dice.
Coswick has dice already.
All right, cool. He takes his dice. Does anyone know how to use a crossbow?
Nope.
All right. Well then, probably to Shakira because she's the only one without a ranged weapon. If they're being practical, but elsewise, Anselmo really wants it. They'll take his crossbow pistol. You did give them dibs on all the loot, so they
Yeah,
kind of got to
yeah.
decide amongst themselves how much they want to
Yeah.
be practical and how much they want to just steal stuff. They might have had time to even refit some of the armor, but I don't know if they had the money.
Well, if they asked and it wouldn't be too much, I think Coswick would be willing to better.
Because, like, Marcini had a full plate breastplate.
Goddamn.
What? Up in Arms, where is it? No, it was Archives 3? Yeah, Archives 3 had the refit thing. More fit, suitable fit. How do you?
I believe it's a D10.
Yeah, to determine the size, but if it's
Yeah.
on the following table, can you refit it? That's the question.
Very sure they talked about it.
I'm sure they did.
I mean, the plate itself, you can't do much about that, but it's just a matter of like fitting straps and adjusting.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Fit, won't fit, damage. Huh. Yeah, I can't find anything about resizing it, only about what is. Alright. Well, that aside. They'll at least have secured the loot and whatnot. Anyways. I don't think there's anything else they would immediately need off these guys. All of them had dice, right? It was a trapping for the class. They all have their own set of dice. Yeah. Alright. Well, that's fine then. They're secure as is.
Bueno.
Those buenos. Is there anything else you would like before you depart? Once you leave, you will not be able to take anything else out of the stuff. You wanted some fish hooks, right?
Yeah, the survival.
Kraus, you want to hang on to those?
And traps.
Sure, I have space.
How much? I'll take like a dozen or what?
Sure.
Anybody want to take a gun or a spear?
Doesn't Osama have a gun?
He does.
Alright.
He has his own gun. Spears? No, just encumbrance-wise, they don't need it right now.
Okay.
Besides, those are mostly for arming a militia. Leave those for the laborers in case.
Don't give them the peasant weapons. They're better than that.
No, they're literally not. So, anyways, are you set and ready? There's nothing else out of the stock you want.
Set and ready. Leonie still has those potions and drafts, right?
Yeah, they're still on her sheet.
Okay, perfect.
Alright.
Yeah.
Bandages?
Tents.
Are we going to be camping out there?
Maybe. It's just a maybe thing.
Depends on how screwed you get instantly, I assume. But yeah,
Yeah.
I would assume take the tents, like, because, you know,
All right.
if you're just
yeah,
taking a
fine.
walk around the neighborhood, you're not going to find much.
Got axes, we got machetes, we got the tools that...
Alright, let's see.
Well, you're all little
Tent-wise, what you need. There is 7 of you, and Dog and Barnes. So, oh yeah,
Probably two.
Alatok and Kraus, the small tent, right?
Mhm.
That should be on the sec now. Yep. Does anyone have room in it? Room in a bag for it or anything? It's one
How big is it? Oh, I can take it.
Alright. Where are you putting it?
I have my backpack. I already did pull it in there.
Oh, there you did. Alright. That's that. Let's see, there's all the bedrolls and stuff, but those are quite cumbersome. A tent
Yeah.
for 4. 2 encumbrance. Does anyone have space for a 2 encumbrance, like, tent?
Yep. Go it in there. Yeah.
Go. And that accommodates everyone except for 1 person.
Do we have any single person tents?
No.
I don't think so. Maybe we should just have 2 of the 4-person tents.
That makes sense if Alatar can make space for it in his bag. Oh,
If
he can,
I-
which he can. Just don't take the
Yeah,
small one, take a large one.
Yep.
I will manage it.
Okay.
And we got the dog and Barnes, and together they equal about a person, so...
Yeah, this should
Good.
be fine. Alright. There you go. No bed rolls or anything actually comfy. But you can be sheltered well enough.
Are they gonna make us stink about being women having to share with guys?
Leonie will. Akira will not. Something. I have like 14 brothers because I'm a gypsy. It's fine.
Fair enough.
Well,
Leonie will,
we
but
have to make some concessions.
make an easy charm test because of circumstances. Fine, but she will privately confide that she would rather be with you guys and the management in general than the soldiers.
Of course.
That is true.
Doesn't want to be with the rowdy sorts comparatively.
Okay, if that's her concern, then yeah, I think she should be able to stay with us.
Alright. Then that's all sorted. You have your tents, no bedroll, so it'll be very uncomfortable, but at least safe. You have, yep. Anything else? Is that the last?
I
think that should be
that's
it.
the last.
Alright.
Perfect. Then you venture out. Did
Oh,
you
actually, should we take the grappling hook? It's one encumbrance, though. I don't know if there's room.
not?
Put it on Blitz.
Let's have saddlebags.
Nice.
Never sized them down. I should have sized them down, like cut them in half size-wise or something. The dog. I will do that both in encumbrance and capacity. But, otherwise, yes, there's plenty space on Blitz.
Excellent. That's why I had
Excellent.
eggs, Benedict.
Grappling
He's
hook.
not here.
Grappling hook. Anything else you want to bring?
We have rope, right?
Yeah, I brought rope.
You brought rope? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Again, we don't want to overpack because it's the darkest dungeon problem of having too
Yeah.
much supplies.
Yeah.
I'm just making sure we have rope for the grappling hook, otherwise it's gonna be useless.
It's
That
a
would
melee
be-
weapon.
That would be really funny. Alright. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Alright.
Adventure.
I got them backwards, by the way. I wanted to use this for the town song and the other one for the adventure, but it's fine. I just want to change the pace up. If it gets more tense, I'll bring up other things. So. The way we're going to do this is rather than a set number of stages, I'll probably let you add more stages to find more things if you don't end up finding anything.
All right.
But to start, someone needs to make a difficult navigation or difficult lore Lustria test.
I can assist.
Yeah, that's me.
Uh-huh.
Get trailblazing, son.
This will be
Pick
per
up a point to help.
this will be per stage of travel, so
Alright.
maybe half a week to a week.
All right, difficult navigation with 1 assist.
All right. Let me check any other assists.
Navigation apply.
Orientation, you mean?
Yes.
Yes, it does. Actually, yeah, fine. It'll apply for now. You're in the outer edges, but it says when you can see things like the stars, and sometimes the canopy's super thick.
Right.
That might not always be the case, but for now, yes.
Okay.
You.
Yeah. Right. Then it is time to set out into the jungles of Lustria. Who would like to roll a d10 for the weather?
Astromancer. Rip.
As you set out into the jungles, the sky darkens after only a day out. Black clouds you can barely see through the treetops basically blot out the sky and push you into a perpetual night. You are hit with a torrential downpour. Visibility is near zero. Sounds below shouting are impossible to hear. All physical tests are -10. Ranged attacks are -20, and exposed gunpowder is immediately ruined. Anything not undercover is soaked through within minutes, posing a -10 penalty on tests to avoid disease contraction, and you need a charm animal or ride test to prevent creatures with the skittish trait from bolting at crashes of thunder. Except Blitz, because she's trained for war, so loud noises don't scare her.
Nice.
So you're fine for
Good
that.
girl.
You had basically you had a -10 for everything physical, -20 for ranged. Exposed gunpowder would be ruined if you take it out. So if you try to reload your guns, it immediately ruins it.
Right.
And anything not undercover is soaked in minutes. So, you are caught in a hellish storm just a day in.
This is the dry season.
At least the bugs aren't here.
Mm-hmm.
Good. So,
What about the water bugs?
Hey, Vox, I don't think I have a token for the scene.
you shouldn't need a token for the scene, first of all.
Oh, Sid, well, I
And
can't
you're
see
right there.
anything, so... Oh,
Just on the map.
well, Sid, I can't see anything, so...
Alright, hold on. Just to make sure, we'll activate the GM screen and then activate Lustre again.
Oh, Sid, nothing. I need to reload the foundry.
But you may all take a travel endeavor in the meantime. This includes foraging for food, finding shelter, keeping watch, mapping the route, making camp, practicing a skill, or repairing a boat where relevant, which it is.
I will be
All of
outdoor
these are
survivaling.
harder than usual, mind you, from the usual travel you're used to because of the terrain. What were you gonna do?
Outdoor survival. Gather food.
Gather food. All right. Ooh, do you want anyone with you?
Blitz will be assisting me
All right.
if anyone else can.
Einstein can assist.
All right, perfect.
It is difficult by default, and then you have +20 for assists.
Difficult.
And you
20.
are using the traps and stuff, correct?
Yes.
Hey.
Yay!
You. All right. Let's see. My brain leaves me for a second. That means I'll let you add your intelligence bonus or Blitz's initiative bonus. Your choice for the crit. Your success levels for how much you find.
I'll take Blitz's initiative bonus.
All right. Are you properly hunting and stuff?
Yes.
All right. Are you willing to? Well, no, you can't expend ammo, so it must be with the traps. All right. Do you have set trap?
Oh, and I don't.
Does anyone have set trap?
Oh.
It was mostly rhetorical because now I gotta look to. Okay, so you can't use the traps.
Oh.
Surprised that's not in your career. Probably in the survivalist one. Get Snake Eyes to teach you. That said, are you adding Blitz's intelligence or your initiative? Oh, other way around. Your intelligence or Blitz's initiative?
Blitz's initiative.
How much?
That's 4.
You're able to feed 5 people, which means you have, well, I'm gonna assume Blitz gets fed among those. So that means you have 3 people you need to feed. How much
Okay.
hardtack did you end up taking? You didn't address that. You told me you were
Oh.
taking it, so I don't mind, but you didn't tell me how much. You have a lot.
Yeah, we have a lot. So should we just take like a week's worth for everybody?
I was like counting the encumbrances. A week's worth for everybody? That's a lot of space, narratively.
That's heavy.
What about 2 weeks for everybody then?
Did you just double it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just
Oh wait, what
doubled
did I
it.
say? You
A
said
week.
3 weeks.
You
I thought
said
you
a
said
week.
3 weeks. Yeah, I said a week, and then
And
you
you
said 3 weeks.
I said no. I said a week. You said a week. I said that's a lot of space to take up, and then you said, okay, how about 2 weeks?
Oh, really missed. All right,
Alright.
no, 1 week.
1 week for everyone, or what?
Yeah, just we can't rely on hunting because that's bad.
We'll see if you have the reasonable like space.
I do have a backpack that I can wear that I forgot about. I just have it full of garbage right now that I would have to take out and put
Let's
somewhere
see
else.
how much reasonably could Blitz fit.
Storage. Yeah, just shove into storage.
Assuming we go by Imperium Maledictum rules, I'll let Blitz take 30 units.
Roll.
And then, does anyone else have any bag space to give up to
Yeah.
hardtag?
Yeah, to encumbrance.
Alright. Shoving your bag full of hardtag?
Yeah, I have a sling bag that's just filled with hardtack now.
Alright. Sling bag. 2 encumbrance worth. Start filling your bandolier?
No.
I mean, you could probably use hardtack as bullets, yeah.
We'll throw that shit in a blunderbuss.
I'll let Shakira take one encumbrance worth. Alright. That'll be good enough. So, taking from Blitz's stash first, you need to feed 3 people for... Roll a d10. We'll determine how many days this is by a d10, like Sea of Claws. I think that's fair. And then, yeah. We'll do like...
I'll roll one.
8. Alright. 8 for each of them. Alright. Food is handled. Is anyone else doing any travel endeavors, like finding shelter or anything?
Do we still take a fatigue if we fail?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah, Coswick would be saving his energy for the stuff that he's good at.
Yeah, same with Alatok.
Alright. Then... Yeah, alright. It is your companions will do the same. Alright. First stretch, done. D100 for encounter. Oh boy.
Who wants to do it? Who wants to
Wants
Done
this
the
on their
party.
shoulders.
Hell yeah! Put me in, coach.
Yeah, because we're a team.
Mm-hmm.
Triangle, bitch.
I think
Alright.
we're definitely a team, but I don't think we're as strong as a triangle.
Could you all make a challenging perception test?
Everyone? Dog included?
Everyone.
Second sight.
Nope.
Low light.
You know, fine. Second sight, sure. Why not?
Makes sense?
Haha.
Makes sense? Yeah, that'd be
That's
you can
intuition.
make a challenging intuition first.
Is this at day or at night?
In day.
Okay.
But it's low lighting because of the storm, so go ahead.
Oh. Shit. Well, it wouldn't have mattered.
Perception. Challenging perception.
Oh,
Right.
I don't know.
Nope.
I'll.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm keeping it.
Let me know who's keeping.
I'll keep mine.
Press fails, Alatok fails, Cosmic fails,
Oh, we all fail?
and Anselmo fails. Alright.
Yeah, well.
I'm going to get the mechanics out of the way before the narrative.
Ugh.
You take 10 damage twice. As in, it's 2 separate hits reduced separately.
Oh shit.
I'm dead immediately.
I will roll random locations as relevant for anyone who has piecemeal armor.
Alright. I have
this-
armor.
Kraus first.
I also have armor.
Body, then left arm for Kraus.
Alright, so 10.
10 twice. Body, then
Alright.
left arm. And Alatok. Body, left, or body, right leg for Alatok.
Okay.
I think I just have to fade it. Is it 2 attacks or is it 1?
It's
Attack.
two attacks. So to do it, we'll do the resolve the first one first. That's 10 minus your toughness bonus down to 2.
Yep.
And
Well, I
then
guess
it's
I have to fade this
Oh,
up.
that
Well,
brings
let's
me
see what
perfectly
happens
back to
first.
0. Alright.
Do you have any? Mm. Yeah. All right. Let me check Cosmic's crit first. That's 8. That's 6 in the negative, which means it's probably going to hurt a hell of a lot. I assume that's just instant death. Oh, it's not. Hey, guess what?
What?
Just randomly select one arm. Drop whatever is held in that hand. The arm is useless for 1d10 rounds.
Well,
That's it.
Lucky.
You got away
Alright.
with it was at a plus 40 and you got away with a 45.
yep.
So-
Alright, what's my crit?
All you need is a resolve to get back up on your feet or to wait for Leone to heal you.
Well, I have an extra resolve to use anyway, so ba-boom.
You're yeah. You don't even want to wait for Leone to try?
Oh, okay, sure.
Alright. Kraus, how much in the negative did you get pushed by the second hit?
Flat 0.
And it was to your arm, right?
Yeah.
Oh wait, if you're flat 0, you don't take anything.
Oh, okay.
There's no crit for flat 0, you're just fading into unconsciousness.
Oh, okay. Nappy nap time.
And that is 2 separate hits to confirm,
It is
correct?
2 separate hits.
Oh, thank God.
You can
okay.
only avoid the second hit if you have a special skill that I know none of you have.
Okay.
The first one's perception. If you pass the perception, you dodge both hits, but if you fail the perception, you can dodge the second with a different test. Alright. Are you still standing, Alatok?
Yep.
Oh yeah, you're a dwarf, you're fine.
Yeah.
So,
Fine.
Oh yeah, quote unquote fine.
you are alive. So, you're making your way through the jungle, batting away giant insects, and trudging through mud, as the only way you can communicate with each other is screaming over the downpour. At this point, you're pretty sure that Einstein is saying you should turn back, but you can't quite make out what he's saying. Still, whether you're turning back or pushing forward, you don't quite know where you are right now. And as you make your way through a strange pair of trees that almost seem to stand out. All hell breaks loose in an instant. Blitz begins to bark, drawing attention as Blitz steps away from some kind of creaking. Before, all of a sudden, it's as if the jungle springs to life. Bits of mud and root give way into spiked pit traps, while in other places, people are avoiding snares or even swinging spiked mallets that are wound tight on ropes. In the process is Anselmo, yoinked into the air by a snare around his ankle as he cries out in pain as it is pulled and wrenched violently. He's going into unconsciousness just from the shock alone, though he'll live, you can tell. Meanwhile, Alatok, you managed to survive basically falling into the same pit as Kraus, and Coswick, as the three of you leading the expedition, all tumble down together.
Ow, 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 ow.
You hit the bottom hard. First is Kraus, who smashes through a bunch of spongy sticks. There's no shit on them, don't worry. As he slams through them, with the breastplate breaking a lot of what would have killed him. But nevertheless, he has some dug into him, even in the reduced fall, and hits his head hard. Mostly for the fact that Alatok falls on top of him. Alatok is saved from the brunt of the damage by falling on Kraus, though he still ends up getting hurt himself as his leg slams down on top of one. Not particularly sharp, though, fortunately, enough that it punctures bad, but not enough that it causes serious damage. And Coswick hits the ground and lands between all of them perfectly. You didn't spend the fate point, but I just thought it'd be funny because he's a fate wizard. As he slams down between all of them, but the impact alone is enough for his fragile self to have the wind knocked clean out of him, even as a few scrape him very superficially. The next thing any of you realize is that Coswick and Kraus are, well, the both of you, I guess, Alatok's conscious. The next thing you two wake up to is Alatok, I assume, staring down at you like you're the idiots, as Leonie is tending your wounds. She will tend Coswick's first.
Ooh. What?
Are we dead?
Coswick, you heal.
Haha, back to full,
Unfortunately
baby.
not.
Then why do I feel like I'm dead?
Kraus, you heal 11.
Beautiful.
Yeah, good at her job.
Oh, actually,
That's
I can
actually really impressive. But
Oh yeah, Alatok can help too.
I can assist.
oh, then you all
Because,
both heal
yeah.
one more. I didn't realize.
I was
Yep.
full already, but
You don't have any salves. Just have this and this and that. Okay. So I need you both to make a very easy endurance with a -10. Because I think it's very easy and not easy. Yeah. Very easy, -10. Rouse and Alatok.
Okay.
Sorry, I was talking to someone. Easy -10. Endurance. Gotcha.
Very easy, -10.
Very easy. -10. Beautiful.
nice.
Neither of your wounds are infected in the long run. Anselmo, however, has developed a serious limp from the way it yanked at his leg. He has a torn leg muscle, and is going to be like that for a while from his, quote, badly twisted knee. He is going to slow the group down even more than the fact that Alatok's a tiny man already was. But Einstein is going to begin yelling, "This is ridiculous, we need to turn back."
I agree.
We haven't found anything. We would have come out here just to get injured.
It's a good thing he's too stupid to understand the sunk cost fallacy. So you can hit it with an average chart or average leadership if you want to try and convince him. You can take a
Do
plus
it.
10 for status.
Average leadership.
I can assist. Yes, we must find something. That's my assist.
Alright. The higher of you can roll then, whichever. You can give it to Coswick because he's got the plus 10 for noble blood.
Yeah,
Yeah, do it.
Status and then the assist. Average, you said, right?
Yeah. He's not that opposed. He's not pleased, but he gets the, it's gotta pass eventually.
We must find something. They're back that way.
Well, we already found one.
we live to tell the tale. So,
Hell yeah.
you may continue outwards as you found nothing yet.
Thank you, Leone.
Leone, can you help me a bit?
You absolutely can, with your assist.
Oh, awesome.
You heal 13 wounds.
Oh, hey, yeah.
Beautiful.
Oh, I'm thinking back up.
He's good at her job.
Yeah, good.
Thank God, dude.
Protect Leone with our lives.
You got a super genius Shalian with a base of 52 intelligence helping you.
Oh, shit. Oh.
Do you want another navigation test?
No, it's only at the start of a venture.
Okay.
If you succeed it, you reduce the number of stages to complete your objective by 1.
Okay.
So, next step. A D10 to see how long this takes. To find anything, do anything.
Does anyone else want to give it a try?
I'll give it a try.
Alright.
Alright, another
Perfect.
5 days. Tracking all these elsewhere. D10 for the weather. See if it lets up. It is dry season.
Mr. Master.
Not
Yeah.
Astromancer.
Right.
Yeah, come on, wizard. This is your domain.
Yeah.
Yeah, but last time I rolled a big storm. And this one might also be a big storm.
Alright, it's not a big storm, it's rain showers. It's a regular storm.
Okay, that's good, yeah.
Do we still have to scream at each other?
Persistent precipitation reduces visibility to 25 yards and a -10 on all attacks and leaves everyone in a bad mood. The damp conditions facilitate the transmission of disease, imposing a -1 success level penalty on endurance to avoid contraction. So not the -10 outright, but -1 success level. Yeah, you're fine. Your visibility is screwed, but otherwise everyone's just pissy because it's raining. Alright. Who wants to go foraging and hunting and whatnot?
That's me and Blitz again.
Alright, Einstein will assist. Seeing if anyone else can.
Average 2 assists.
Sorry, difficult to assist because it's Lustria.
Difficult to assist.
Yep.
Oh my God.
Are you keeping that?
I'm not going to take corruption for it, so yes.
Okay.
Oh, shit. You're out of fortune.
You don't have any fortune? It resets every time.
I took one for the endeavor.
Uh-oh.
Well.
Rip.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what a fumble on this means, though.
Alright. In the search for food, not only do you not find anything, Kraus, you take a poisoned condition as you accidentally ingest something toxic. This is
What are
actually-
these foods I was talking about.
This is actually in the book, by the way. You take this instead of the fatigue for failing.
Okay.
All of you, because, poison comes with its own fatigue. You take a poisoned instead, you suffer -1 wound immediately, and then you roll endurance or heal to recover. Repeat until it's gone to see how much you lose before you're okay.
Yeah, it was
Ouchie.
It's
Alright,
minus
don't
it's
eat
minus
those.
10 for having poison, by the way.
Do not eat that. Difficulty?
Challenging.
Oh, joy.
2, 3, 4. Alright.
Oh, not Blitz.
Also Blitz. You're all working together, I'm sorry. You roll until you pass, by the way. You just keep going.
Okay.
And each time you fail, you take a wound. So I'll just do Krause's first. You can just roll like /R1d100. We're comparing to 33. I'll just track how many times you fail. Oh, just the once. Alright. Stomach of Iron. Now roll
twice.
blitzes.
Alright. This is hard as fucking.
Alright. Again. We have a problem.
What?
Blitz is at 0 wounds by the time that the poison wears
Oh.
off. So not dead and not dying, but tummy hurty.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Blitz is unconscious from the poison.
What the fuck do we have to give her?
Eventually,
She have resolve.
eventually, after your oh, she does. Eventually, after your after you, sorry, no, phrasing. Eventually, as the rest of you are pushing on, or making camp for the night, or what have you, Kraus and Einstein return with Kraus carrying Blitz and rushing back to Leone, who will spend her endeavor to tend to Blitz instead of the rest of you. Help the dog.
Yes.
I do have animal care.
Oh yeah, it's animal care, not well, she does too, but you do not have an endeavor to give towards it right now.
Right. Okay.
Difficult heal. Heal provides the same benefits as normal to a target. And let's back up.
Beautiful.
Nice.
Fatigues.
Yes, he has 2 fatigue. Blitz is not doing good, but Blitz is alive. Meanwhile, it's probably not worth it. But no, probably not worth it. All right, that's everyone's. There you go. So, I'm gonna have to dip hard into the hard tack because they return with nothing, having been poisoned. And you're
That's why
5 days. So, I don't know if you have enough, but we'll see. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You need. Blitz's stash is empty after the first day. Shakira's stash is empty after the second. Alatok.
Sorry, how much is in a week?
8 days.
8. Okay.
For the final week, half of you have to go hungry.
Coswick will.
Unless we can find something, right? Or
Well, no, for the final day of this
Okay.
stretch, someone has 4 of you have to go hungry.
Coswick volunteers to go hungry.
what about my chef?
No, since we're tracking day by day, every 2 days without food requires a test.
Oh,
Well, alright then.
So
okay. Well, never mind.
start first day of the next stretch. Once again, you'll hear complaining as Einstein chimes in. We're out of food and everything here is trying to kill us. Please.
Yes, now might be the time to call it quits. However,
Whoever wishes to may make a difficult perception test.
second side.
Yes is the answer, Andy.
Oh, hey, look at that.
Second
Hey, look at
side.
that.
Yay, nay.
All right. Yes.
Come on, dude.
Nah.
I'm fortuning that.
Nah, dog.
Fine.
Challenging perception?
Yeah, Alatok.
Yeah.
Can you do me a favor? I want you to
Sure.
roll 1d100, first of all. It was difficult perception because of the climate, but whatever. 100.
Alright, well. Target of
that?
26, 28, so still +1.
Alright. You're sat at camp one night. Alatok is taking a second, looking around, patrolling, scaring away a few very aggressive-looking lizards. When he sees something. Alatok, you see a light in the distance, far, far out, but something. It's something. Anything.
Is there anybody around me?
You could walk back to camp at no real difficulty. You're not far.
Okay.
The answer is no, Andy.
Oh yeah, I see a lot. There's a light out there.
A what?
A
Rathalos?
light.
And some I was going to say, could just be more danger.
We should investigate, find out what it is.
I'm
Fine.
inclined to agree.
Fine. It's not as if we're done setting up camp. Let's go. It's over with. Just in case this is no good spot.
Precisely.
Alright. Who would like the honors of rolling a very, very special 1d100?
I think it's for you, Toast.
Do it.
I don't.
Do it.
Will
Do it.
Sixth Sense help at all with any of this stuff that's about to happen before
Do
we
it.
go over there?
Just a d100.
I know, but I'm just putting it out there.
Yes.
I'm rolling the D100 first.
That's a number.
That sure is. And now... challenging... Right?
Challenging intuition plus the whatever you want to call it, plus the skill.
Yeah. And I make it secret.
I should probably do that in the other campaign.
I did a blind GM roll.
Yeah, but I meant like when I'm playing. I can't even remember his name now. Benedict. I should probably do that instead, so I don't know the role.
I forget about it a lot. Oh yeah. Yeah.
So, you make your way over. Pushing on through the jungle and hacking away with machetes until you penetrate through the source of the light. It's a strange amber glow that, as you get closer, seems to sizzle and smoke from the rain. You push your way through the canopy in the dark and see what you were hoping for. Buried under ash, soot, and grasping vines, the very petty remnants of tall obelisks and decorations carved in stone. A buried temple or other native relic. The grounds span out in a clearing, running with, in places, seemingly active lava as the heat begins to cause your vision to waver as you get close. It's as if the place had somehow erupted into a volcano itself and buried itself.
Jesus Christ.
It looks dangerous.
Good.
Roll a d100, someone.
Someone else, dude.
I got it.
Alright. You may continue.
This
Oh,
is
boy.
exactly what I wanted to see.
It's sort of on fire.
They can't all be perfect ruins. Some of them might be in active stages of destruction, but
I was like, why is it on fire?
Why is there so much lava?
Yeah, that.
that is a good question, yes. Is there anything magical about it? Innately
Other than-
magical that we can see anyway?
Other than the obvious presence of heavy action drawn to it, no.
Okay. Just making sure.
But roll a average perception. Apply second sight. No, because of the rain challenge. Apply second sight. Huh.
Nope.
I keep getting fumbles. Can anybody assist me?
No,
Actually,
because
oh, shit,
because
yeah,
this
I
is specifically for magical stuff, so no.
Specifically,
Oh,
okay.
Barnes!
Oh,
Barnes can assist you.
Well, then that's a
course.
crit, baby. Let's go.
There you go.
there we
Remember
go.
our
Takes you a
familiar.
moment. But you realize there is innate magic here. It takes you time as you get more wrapped up in the fact that there's so much action and the fact that you're sweating bullets. Not that you weren't already. But you then notice it. Faint, barely lingering traces of black magic. It even provides some sort of trail you could follow, as if smoke radiating from something. It coils like tendrils, reaching out and grasping at all that remains.
There's dark magic afoot here.
Maybe we can find that dark magic and push into the lava. Just saying.
Alatok makes a comment about how lava is dark magic, thinking of his eastern kin.
Maybe.
but his Eastern kin are dope. Dope scenes.
Those guys
They
rule.
they refer to lava as the blood of Hashut.
Oh, ew. No.
Lustre.
Black magic. Bad.
Stinky.
I say we press on and investigate.
No. This place is corrupted. It has the blood of Hamut here. We shouldn't go inside.
Are you allowed to tell me that?
You get free corruption just by saying those words?
Oh, I mean, fuck, I have no
Roll a
idea.
d100. We'll see. We'll see, just in case. This is super far out of his domain.
That's-
Alright, yeah, roll an easy cool test, everyone. Just for potential corruption.
God damn it.
Easy, but, you know, still gonna make it prompt.
Alright, we're good.
Thanks, Sigmar.
And Somo will ask, though, a lot of what?
It doesn't matter.
If it's dark and evil, you should be saying it out loud.
Maybe that wasn't how we're stalling. Are we investigating or not? I'd really like to, but I will listen to popular demand.
It's what we're here for.
It's faint, the dark magic.
Fine, but this is a bad
Challenging leadership to convince everyone else and see how many you can convince. I assume Cosmic
I-
takes lead.
Yeah, my support.
You probably don't want mine for this.
Barnes
get
cannot
support.
assist.
And then do I get it for status, the plus 10?
The 10 for status, and you can apply noble. Challenging leadership.
Yeah, challenging. Come on, baby.
What's your fellowship bonus?
4.
That's enough to convince them all anyways, though they're grumbling
Oh.
about it. They are apprehensive and grumbling, but they will push on through rain that causes sizzling spires out of the lava towards dark magic, while already tired and weary and hungry.
Also, my sixth sense thing did go through, I assume. Did that do anything for me? Okay.
I'll proc it when relevant, if so.
Okay. Just
So,
make it sure.
you may push through.
So is it open ruins, or is this like inside of a building, enclosures?
No, it is external.
Okay,
It's
okay,
a
okay.
flat
Cool.
external area surrounded in obelisks leading up to what looks like it might have once been a heightened area or an altar or some such. The general flat plains of which have been bathed in ash and long since hardened over. So, you make your way through. I search for more eerie music with the presence of black magic.
Uh-oh, stinky.
It does smell foul, I will admit.
Yeah. The smell of sulfur would be strong.
The smell of brimstone and the sizzling of your nose hairs accompanies you. Can I get you all, for the combination of going into this place with the fact of having been in the jungle, a challenging endurance for the heat? I won't make you make a second test for some time though.
Can I? Oh, how am I? The clothing, is that a plus 10 or is that SL bonus?
It's
For
plus
the-
1 SL if you succeed.
Okay. Oh,
God damn.
Would tenacious apply here?
Yeah, if you succeed, you won't have to roll the next time it prompts. Did you make it
This is-
difficult for Blitz as well, because Blitz is a big fluffy dog?
Eesh. Endurance.
this is nothing compared to a forge.
That's good.
It's actually kind of nice.
You get Alatok, you also don't have to roll the next time it prompts.
I'd hope so.
And you can find the heat exposure thing on your sheet where relevant. It's not still engaged. So, you sweat and you strain as you push yourself through. I'm going to do a decorative little thing here for a sec. Can I make this less?
What?
Less light, more smoke. That is not the one I was looking for.
Like the fog template.
What?
The fog effect.
See, it
Helpful.
works better when you have it
Thicker.
like.
You can crank up the
That works.
opacity. There
I'm
you
sure
go.
I can. I just gotta figure out like ones that look best. Holy shit!
If we ever make it to the dwarves in our Chaos Raiders campaign, we should try to bring one of their war engines with
There
us.
we go. There we go.
The ones that are literally possessed demons.
All right,
Yes.
now if you zoom in, you should get a better look at it. Zoom all the way in on the tokens.
That looks
Yeah.
good.
All
It looks
right.
spooky.
There we go. So, you make your way through, treading over molten, well, not molten, but volcanic rock that crumbles in your wake. Pretty sure that stuff's very fragile, right? Am I thinking of the right
I
stuff?
think so.
Yeah.
As you push through, following Coswick's sense for the altar. Could you all make a difficult perception?
Check it, Sergeant.
Does the low light apply?
Yes. Low light applies. Second sight applies.
Oh, there we go.
think I'll push that into a +0.
thank
Oh.
God.
Look at that.
Oh yeah.
Blitz 2?
Whoever can. Oh
Okay.
yeah, roll Blitz's second sight while we're at it.
Intuition?
Let's hit second sight.
Intuition.
Sixth sense, sorry.
My bad.
I'll
Yeah,
be
6
right
cents.
back, actually. I'll be right back.
Mhm.
Gonna fill my drink so that I don't
He's
get too midway
gone.
through the thing.
He's dead.
Difficult. Oh. Perception.
Can't win them all.
Yeah, Blizz is not having a good time.
Yeah, it sucks. Too many new smells and shit.
I'm pretty sure it was the poison, but
Christ.
undead lizard monsters come to attack us now.
Maybe, dude. I don't know what's going on here. This shit's scary.
Oh, I know. Yeah,
Bad.
bad. An undead old one. No, they're not called old ones in the
What, the
old world, right?
slan?
Yeah, an undead slime.
There is an undead one.
He's
No,
just sitting there in the corner, just emanating corruption.
He's just sitting on the the altar.
Yeah.
It doesn't even do
Waiting
anything.
for
Just-
us.
Just his presence.
Yeah.
Shut up, I'm thinking.
Ah!
Yeah. For 2,000 years, he's like, oh, God, oh. Shit, if he's gonna take this long, I may as well get rid of little snacky.
Do it.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom too then.
Hiatus.
Alright,
Now, Toast escaped for some snackies.
that's fair.
Yeah, river. Is everybody having fun?
I am.
I am.
You enjoy.
Yeah.
I think I'm good. Not worried, not ready, not ready. Out of terror.
Blitz and Kraus are having a bad time, but I am doing a-okay.
Perfect.
I'm having a good time for them.
Don't forget, resolve away the fatigue if you ever need to.
Yeah.
Beck.
Welcome back.
Hey, can I resolve away my heat exposure?
No.
Okay.
I mean, Blitz has functionally 0 intelligence. Is she dead?
She's borderline mindless.
Nice try. Icar's proof you don't need a brain to be alive.
There it is. So, you ventured down. Wait, is Toast back? Yeah, is Belt's back?
Belts?
How
I
that
am.
talk? We are undone.
He is an Ella talking.
Take this opportunity to eat my Snickies.
What you got?
Pepperoni wrapped around mozzarella and then some other cheese.
What's up, Fox? What do you got for us?
Nothing. I changed my mind. I wanted to look for something.
Mm-hmm.
Scary music.
Time for the charred forest. Oh, just fitting.
Did you die? 2 belts?
Oh, he went to the restroom.
Oh, did he? Okay. He said that?
Yeah.
Okay. Did he die on the toilet?
The Elvis special.
Hail to the king, baby.
Hail to the king of shit. Dab. Nah, he's okay.
Oh.
Great guy.
Oh, did you not hear me?
No.
I didn't.
Oh. I'm back now. Sorry
All
about
right, we're
that.
all here.
We're all here.
So, you press deeper in. Left and right, you see the ruins around you. It is as you enter the central area that you see what once was an altar and now is far closer to the ground from how everything else has been buried, forcing the ground level to be much higher. A few steps lead up to it. Most importantly among those, roll an easy evaluate, anyone who wants to.
Easy. The second sight.
Oh, there you go.
My man.
Alatog. And Kraus.
Oh.
No,
Oh.
it's Cosworth.
Oh yeah, he learned that.
Both of you are able to spot that though it's tarnished by the soot, that part of the decorations around this altar that aren't in ruins are gold. There is, I will tell you because of your thing, about an encumbrance worth of solid gold here.
Holy fuck.
It shouldn't take long to pluck it all from the altar if you want to take it with you. It's probably worth a lot, to put it simply.
There's gold under there.
Coswick would be very.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just a
Yes,
little
yes.
garbage.
Quite a. What?
Actually, I have lower metallurgy. Can I see how, like, is it, like, really good gold or mediocre? Okay.
Not that we care at the moment because it's gold, but
Yes, yeah. But, I mean,
because we want anything.
Yeah.
yes.
because by God, if we go back empty-handed.
So, yeah, this is actual, real, proper gold.
Nice.
This is
Okay.
just straight up gold. You can tell as you reach over and wipe away some of the soot with your hand. This isn't imitation. This isn't necessarily for show. It's not a layer of gold put on top of something. That is just a chunk of gold as part of the decorations, and there's more where it came from if you chip away at the stone and break this apart. However, Coswick.
Yeah.
Your attention is not held by the riches for long, as opposed to the dwarf, who could stare at them for hours and be as entertained as if he were watching television. No, you instead are drawn to the altar. On what was once a flat stone tablet, or more table, not tablet, you know what I mean. On what was once a flat stone resting place, is now a pile of skulls. Every skull looks like it's from something different, too, stacked in a tiny pyramid. Some have marks of kills, having their heads smashed in, or cuts and lacerations. It billows dark magic in a chaotic fashion as it whips out like tendrils away from the centerpiece. And, importantly, at the top, is some sort of completely unknown skull, onto which has been carved a yet unknown symbol.
Any lore Lustria people that can step up here?
I got Lord Lustria.
Come look at this and, well, does it mean anything?
Some of the skulls you can recognize as creatures you might have encountered so far or heard of, but elsewise, no, you don't understand the symbol or anything like that. Roll a average Lore Lustria test.
Do any of the others have it?
I think so.
Okay, just curious. Ow.
No, that's all you get.
It's something.
Well,
The
this
symbol's
is where
definitely interesting, definitely unique.
this is the source of the dark magic that we were following, but
You're saying we don't want to touch it?
no, but it is the gold we could definitely use.
Hear me out.
Hmm?
What if we chuck it into the lava?
The skulls?
The bad evil one.
That one at the top there. No, it's all the magic.
All
it's
of it.
compiled into magic.
Okay.
I suppose we could throw the whole thing into the lava if you are so inclined, but magic is temperamental, and the dark magics especially hold grudges. To put it in a nice way.
Yeah, but what's stronger? Bad magic or what was it name? Actually?
What?
Lava?
I don't know.
Nothing I can say because I really don't know about it. But
Come on,
Make an
Master
average Lore
Wizard.
magic test.
Lore, I can?
Sure.
Did you say average?
Yep. It is an obscure question, or I'd make it easier.
No!
It's a weird
no.
question you're not really sure how to answer right now. You could think about it, maybe study it, but answering on the fly, that's just such a weird question that it doesn't even register to you properly.
Alright. Think about it this way. Logically speaking, when you have plague corpses, you set them on fire to control the sickness. So can't we just treat magic the same way?
Well, no.
Hmm.
That's a peasant superstition that fire does not always get rid of the dark magic that the person or whatever has. It could just as easily heighten their magic,
Well,
and that is devastating.
well, that's what the pyromancers do.
I'm not a pyromancer.
Okay, good enough. Gold. So you're
Take
saying-
care not to knock the skulls over. Let's just leave them alone for now. I'm more certain that we'll alert something if this is tampered with. The gold is a normal violation. That's
They can take us to court.
yeah.
Right.
Finders keepers, bozo.
With your
Won't find any
permission,
Brinians out here.
With your permission, the mercenaries swarm the altar, chipping away with all they have to try and pry free the gold. As you step back, is anyone going to help them? Actually,
Toss him a dagger
Oh.
to wedge it in there. Yeah, we didn't bring like pry bars or anything.
Nope.
Yeah, they have their weapons. It's good enough.
It'll be fine.
Einstein puts most of it in the sack.
Nice.
Can
And
we
just
get
to
out of
be
here now?
clear- yes, but just to be clear, the gold is not considered loot. It's to be split and probably sent back to my most of it anyway. I just want that to be clear because you're holding the sack.
Selma frowns specifically. And what do we get out of all this?
You'll get the gold. I'm just saying you don't get all of the gold.
They continue as the rest of you stand back, I assume,
Yep.
until eventually you hear something distinct. It sounds above the bubbling of lava as you hear stone crack against stone as something is knocked over.
Uh-oh.
Alapok's gonna grab his handgun and he's like, "We need to get out of here now."
Is
Yes,
anyone
yes.
turning to look at what happened? You just
Oh,
heard it.
yes.
Yeah.
As
Yeah,
you
cross the
look
line.
at the sound, you catch just the faintest glimpse of something scurrying over the ruins and hiding behind, disappearing from sight. Something big. Maybe even human-sized.
Is that
Damn it! There's some sort of monster.
It was quite small. We don't know. It could be those natives that we saw. I'd wanted to meet one of them before.
It's hard to tell, but the size seemed roughly similar. In the dark, it's near impossible to gauge size, but
Oh, this is the dark.
it's smoky.
Oh,
Your ability to discern sizes is usually a relative thing, so the harder it is to see, the harder it is to determine size.
okay. Just
And
making
it
sure.
was when the natives, you saw them only as silhouettes too. So
Yeah.
you could vaguely guess it's similar-ish.
Well, a small monster, still a monster.
Well, it knows we're here already, so I'm going to try to just be alerted and tell the mercenaries as well to be alerted.
I said that we have there's a monster here loud
Yeah.
enough for everybody to hear.
Okay, so okay, I see.
They are, yeah. He yelled it. They're
They're
at arms.
Okay. Oh there! We saw you. Can you talk? Reich?
Nothing for the moment. If you hear another stone shift, more movement.
Now,
Let's get out of here.
well, if it won't, it definitely heard me, so if it can't talk, then there's no reason to talk to it.
Did we get the gold?
Just taking the last bit now.
Keep an eye on it. The thing. Make sure. And let's get out of here.
The last bit of gold is taken, and since they're not keeping it individually, all of it is decidedly dumped into the sack Einstein is carrying.
Mm-hmm.
He holds it over his shoulder, and begin to make your way out. Stepping through the open fields, as every now and then you see something shift and move. Something stalking and watching. And then two somethings. And then three. Bit by bit, it seems that more come to watch and follow, thinking themselves unseen.
Now see here, I tried to acknowledge them and they... No. They'll not get a rise out of me.
We want to throw a rocket at him or something.
No,
Cosmic,
not yet. What?
it's as you're almost out, seeing
Oh.
the edge you came in, that you feel a shiver run down your spine. And you see that in the corrupted, warping air, as Dar flows as readily as the lava smoke. Reflections in his ear. Blood and battle. You hear screams and screeches for just a second. Something dire is coming. It's time to go.
All right, we're leaving immediately. Double time.
What happened? What'd you see?
They're hostile. Or predating something that is hostile. Regardless, we should leave immediately.
Good enough for me.
Wow, Master Wizard. I couldn't have guessed that at all.
You didn't know.
You have to be stupid to not know.
Semantics aside, the future wizard can see the future, and it's time to double time. Move out.
Now it's assured, yes.
As you're making your way out, you hear a in the distance, just as you're stepping foot back onto mud. You see a distant spire tumble over and hear what sounds like high-pitched, scratchy screaming and chittering and screeching as this cacophony of noise and alien, you can only assume language, over which something is bellowed very distinctly. Make a easy perception test.
Easy perception.
Magic.
Yes. Coswick, you can tell that it comes with, for what sounds like an aggressive and hateful yell, surprisingly little of the wind of passion. There's almost something that seems cold and calculating about how aggressive it is. As something yells very clearly, which Kraus is able to pick out specifically, Sex Zakota. Sek Zakota.
What?
Which, Kraus, you recognize only Sek. That's the name of Snake Eye's boat.
Oh, right.
Ah, what did that translate to again? Ah, no, I didn't write that
He,
down.
he didn't know. He said
Okay.
he said it's what they call them, usually aggressively.
Okay. Not good. Not good.
What's that? What?
Don't time. Go.
Oh god, I told me twice. Or even once, because I knew you were gonna say it. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Can I get a challenging for all of you?
Cool.
Oh, I should probably reroll that. There you go. Oh, shit.
Oh, whoa. Jesus Christ.
Alright. Anyone who failed takes 1 corruption.
Cool.
And so, you steal away into the night. Is it time to return back?
Yes.
Go home.
Difficult navigation or Lore Lustria? This is a separate travel, the return travel.
I'll assist for the navigation. Oh, shit. Are we sure we don't want to give...
An assist?
Well, I'm going to assist, but...
Alright, that's one
Yeah.
assist. Anyone else can assist?
No.
Okay, alright. I have orientation, but like I also have a compass. Does a compass do anything for me?
I believe
I forgot-
so.
I forgot to
I
bring
think
that up
it's
before.
+1 success level to navigate.
That's all bonus, right?
Yeah.
Alright. I gotta remember that for the future.
+1
Alright.
SL.
Alright. Challenging, 1 assist.
No, difficult 1 assist.
Difficult,
Ugh.
Difficult
1 assist.
+1 success level.
Alright.
You have
And
a
orientation.
and orientation.
Oh, whew.
Yeah.
Lucky
Alright.
ducky.
Aha.
Alright, this will only take one stretch, not two, to get back. You find a more efficient route back. Who would like to determine how many days it takes?
Somebody else I've rolled one of them already.
Yeah, you do it blind.
Fine. D10.
Yep.
All right.
4.
All right.
Alright, who wants to... you want to roll for foraging again?
Yeah,
See that no one starves?
Yes. I need to roll for foraging. Blitz will be assisting me.
And so will Einstein.
All right. So challenging or difficult?
Difficult. Outdoor survival, 2 assists.
Difficult.
actually, you know what? Could I? Oh, I guess I don't have any ranks in it, so I wouldn't be able to get a whole bunch of
No.
assists, though.
Nope.
Fuck. Okay, I'll do it. I'll do one separately then,
Yeah.
unless we get enough to feed.
It's not a
enough.
failure.
That is enough to feed 2 people.
Ouch.
Yeah.
I guess
Someone
I'll
is
do it.
also going to dedicate to trying.
And it's difficult, correct?
Tomo feeds himself.
Oh, there you go. I got a +2.
Oh, okay.
Look at that.
That's only 2 people who have to go hungry. If no one else bothers.
I could.
Shakira will give it a try.
Okay,
now.
You went hungry last time, Coswork. Are you sure you could do it
Oh,
again?
shoot. Yeah, I'm out of asses.
2 people have to go hungry. You are out of heart attack.
When do I start like taking actual damage and getting?
Every 2 days from not eating.
Okay, because he's.
You could
He's
just
a
eat and
noble.
tell someone else to not eat.
Would we be able to swap off, or is that too metagaming?
Yeah, you can swap off. You're able to like basically subsist at half strength.
Okay, yeah.
We'd better do that. You got your chuff.
But this isn't dire enough for the chuff yet.
So,
I mean, if you feel. Hungry.
Yeah, that's deathbed chuff.
bitch.
Yes, basically.
All right then.
One last.
My last memory of my family.
Pulls it out and
Damn,
it's
this
just
sucks. And then
mold.
you get. Yeah.
Yep. As we're getting chased down by cold ones.
Dude, it, like,
The last
falls away
hand.
from your hand.
Oh god. So you venture back. And well, no, we're not over yet actually. One more encounter roll.
All right. Another D10.
The 100.
Oh. There we go.
Hmm.
Hmm?
Challenging perception every. Oh no, D10 for the weather first.
That's answer.
Okay, dude. I don't know what this is.
Stifling humidity. Difficult endurance for heat exposure.
Nice.
You can do this the easy way.
Difficult endurance.
Anyone who fails goes up a step. They are designed to stack. Don't remove the old one.
Oh, you didn't give me the heat exposure from the other
Figured you'd do it.
failed one.
Everyone else did it for themselves. So,
I just saw it happening. Why am I encumbered?
so. Turned off the
Difficult
music.
perception?
You know what? Hold on. Put on the same track.
Yeah, no.
Where is it? So,
We need jungle spookies.
I need a challenging perception.
Okay. Does 6 sense apply?
Yeah, challenging intuition to try and get out first.
Challenging intuition, blindfold. Second side for the perception. Second side for the perception.
Yes.
Oh,
God damn, alright.
god damn.
Alright, who failed?
Coswick.
Coswick, Blitz.
Yeah, you
That's
guys
it.
passed.
Yeah, pass.
I'll try for a reroll, I guess.
For the one,
Or you
can I
lock it in
catch
again.
Blitz out of whatever's horrible shit's gonna happen next?
Yes. That's what I did. That's what happened with the trap thing. Was Shakira rolled doubles and saved Leone.
Oh, you
I
see,
never
I love
mentioned
you.
as much narratively, but yeah, you can save Blitz. Because you rolled into traps again.
Oh,
So, anyone who fails takes 10 damage and then 10 damage again.
Well, run them through. Let's just do it again.
Alright. Wix hits his leg this time. Plus 40 from before. Alright, now. Coswick, if you don't want to fade out of it, you gain a prone condition, 2 bleed, suffer a broken bone minor, and you must make a hard endurance or gain stunned.
I'll fade it.
Yeah? You don't want to just sit in the colony and recover?
Well, they're gonna have to carry me out if
For
it's that
several
bad.
months.
It's true. You don't want to just be carried out? I'm just saying, you don't have to burn a fate on everything.
Well, if I don't do it, then they're just gonna waste away. Alright, fine, I won't use a fate. You guys can carry me
My
out.
point is,
Happy.
Anselmo's already got a torn leg. You don't need to fate every hit, you can spend time to recover.
Okay.
I'm not saying it's the best idea, I'm saying it's always an option, and not enough people consider just eating the hit and suffering.
It's the bleeds it's the damage I'm concerned about. Because ow, I'm a wizard.
Well, you regain consciousness. I'll go over the narrative after, but you would regain consciousness, healing 10 wounds, and your bleed is gone.
I'm just fine then.
Alright.
Thank
But-
you, Leone.
You still have the crit, which I'm going to slap on you then.
When you did it, it automatically pulled it up too.
There you go.
50.
Alright, this you can remove the stun for when he regains consciousness, so that he wouldn't go unconscious. Get that. The bleed's gone, so he's at 3 fatigue. All things considered, does he want to be carried? He technically can walk, quote unquote. He just has 1.5 move.
Yeah, just
He's
carry
even
it.
slower than Anselmo. If no one else will volunteer, Einstein will pass off the sack and carry him.
Come over here, Master Wizard. Get over here.
My body's so broken.
boy. Coswick, for one who can see the future, you sure have horrible luck.
Which who else failed?
Yes.
Though? We have who else failed?
I passed.
Yeah, they passed, didn't they?
I passed.
Okay, I just need to, I
Mana
need to
plus
do
3.
everyone else. I need to
Oh,
do,
Maximus got a...
Blitz
Oh.
and him.
Hey, you got a nat 1, buddy.
Yeah.
yeah,
Damn.
Shakira
Oh,
and
but you saved your
Anselmo.
dog, though.
Yes. For thing. That's 10 minus 4.
Bye-bye.
Alright. Shakira
What?
survives, but with 3 wounds. Selmo. Don't be screwed. This is gonna hurt.
He's the one I care the least about.
Wow, I'm sure he'd be glad to know that.
Yeah, well, which one of us can see the future, buddy?
Less people that are
Well, obviously you can't, so...
I can, I just
Uh.
can't do anything about it all the time, alright?
Alright. His arm is ripped open from what happens. He gains 2 bleed, and anytime he's hit in that arm again, he takes another bleed. Leone is going to try and... He only has the 1 round. There's a 20% chance Anselmo dies before Leone can get to him, unless Alat. Oh no,
I-
Alatar's fine.
I-
You can just do it.
Yeah, I can do it, and I also have bandages too. So.
Perfect. Make an average heal test.
Okay.
If it fails, you can just consume bandages to make the difference. Never mind.
Oh, that's
You're
plus
able to-
3, yeah.
Yeah, you tend him before it gets too bad.
Okay.
All right. This
I can't
time,
believe. I can't believe Nicolas Cage is such a good heavens wizard.
Yeah. From that movie.
Yeah.
So, can you all make, except Cosmic, I guess, because you're slammed. Could you both make a difficult perception? Difficult perception or intelligence?
I am not smart.
I know.
I am not a smart man.
Ah, shit.
Look with your eyes.
Oh,
Not
I
those
guess.
eyes.
I'll make it difficult intelligence. I think it's perception. You said difficult, correct?
Yeah, for both.
Oh, there you go. Plus one.
Hey.
Nerd.
All right.
You're a bigger nerd than I am.
So, for a moment, you're distracted as Kraus is looking up and pointing out some dangerous wildlife. Blue frogs in the trees that he claims are incredibly poisonous, something he learned from Snake Eyes. You go to avoid them, and find that you do not avoid what comes next. Instead of a pit trap or anything similar, this time you are met with a volley of deadly spiked projectiles.
Oh.
Tripwire. As well as the similar thing of wooden spikes swinging out. Whatever passage you had found, it seemed like easily tread ground, as if something else had passed through, but perhaps that's why it had been trapped. You get away wounded, with Anselmo nearly bleeding to death, and Shakira wounded and limping, and Cosmic being carried out by Kraus. Even
Hey.
though...
I have a thing I want to ask. Do we see like tied rope around the trees? Like
Roll
those knots?
roll a challenging secret science. Big thing.
Good
Nope.
God.
Alright. No you don't, and no you don't make anything of this.
What do you mean, make anything of it?
It's just, you stumbled into another trap again, you find nothing of interest in elaboration.
Oh. Well,
And these
crap.
traps are natural. They just grow like this. It's fucking wild.
They might, dude. I
That's
don't know.
not quite what I meant. But
Thank you, Isaac.
That's what it sounded like.
you eventually persevere and break free from the jungle.
Have they made any? How much progress have they made?
Let's see. Hold on. So that was a total of 17 days you were gone, which gives them 2 weeks of endeavors to try and deforest. Let's see.
It sounds like music from The Lion King.
It's yeah, it is African themed, not North American, but I thought it was all really cool.
Mhm.
We need the Jungle Book OST.
Bare necessities. That's incredibly relevant.
And then where is all right. By the time you return, the place looks different. Not alien, but it's distinctly different. Where before your tents and other things had been set up between the various clearings you could find, now, instead, the area has been cleared into a clearing proper by the shore. Logs have been laid down to help with some of the damper areas, and in general, you can see piles and piles of timber that have been laid around and set to hopefully dry, and elsewise parts that have been prepared. In total, for your information, as Caroline can give you the logistics, and I'll give you them out of character, they've generated 70 encumbrance of timber in the time you've been gone.
Hey,
Hell yeah.
how much encumbrance is a
Actually, it might be 80. Let me double check. I have to make sure Thorny can push himself to do that. Yep, Thorny worked double time to get as much ready as possible and was able to get you 80.
goddamn?
And Caroline was able to keep all of the laborers in line, working as the overseer to make sure everything worked at maximum efficiency. In other words, they generated the maximum number possible.
Let's go, dude.
40 for each endeavor.
Yeah.
The first thing you're going to need to set up is a farmstead representing generically like housing and food and whatnot. Everything else has to be built up after that.
Okay.
That will take 100 timber.
We're pretty close then.
Yep.
All right.
That's
One
good.
more endeavor, and you wouldn't even have to push it that hard. But the area has been dramatically cleared, improved, and settled down in. They've set things up. There's a campfire with the cooking pot you brought over it. Tools are laid out, tents, everything's organized. It looks nice. It's like a proper work camp.
Hey,
Looks incredibly great. Caroline, de facto mayor, approaches in your return and looks at you to say, "Good gods, what happened to you?"
The
Caroline.
wizard who can supposedly see the future couldn't see the future on multiple occasions.
Well, I
Thank
got
you.
a bad feeling. It doesn't get specific. We can't all have skin of stone.
My skin's just the same as yours.
Did
Well,
you return
that's
with
probably why.
anything at least?
Westin,
He will pull over and show to her and no one else, none of the laborers or any who look on curiously, the gold. Holdings. That's... Whew. A good start. But you look like you're not ready to continue anytime soon. Come on, there's stew.
Food.
The mercenaries rush for the sound of stew with more ferocity than they did gold, now knowing what it is to starve in the jungle.
stew good? What kind of cook do we have?
Do you have a cook? Let's
We
see.
don't.
Who would prepare
Not
this
much,
stew?
no.
The best I got is Caroline could try and make it.
Come on, done Mother Caroline.
That one. Make it superb.
Hold on. She's gonna spend a fortune on it. Oh, got worse.
Oh no.
Don't
This-
take a corruption.
No, the stew's pretty miserable. To which she apologizes before you've even had your first taste. I'm still trying to figure it out. I was never part of the cooking staff.
Yes, we should have probably gotten a cook. But what about Ren? Would he have?
Mm.
See,
Is he like? Was he a ship like a food boy?
nope.
Okay.
Any attempts he
Food
had probably
boy.
wouldn't be much better. Yeah, food boy. A type of orc.
It's okay, Caroline. This land is an opportunity for everyone to grow in various ways.
Looks like
I
you'll be
need to light that.
Looks like you'll be glowing limbs at this rate.
Can you do that?
What's he looking to when
What?
you ask that?
It's a cosmic.
No,
You're a wizard. Anything's possible.
that's not what I do.
It's the other ones who do it.
Caroline leans in and whispers, distinctly audibly, "His mother wanted him to be a jade wizard. Maybe then he coulda."
It may have been more useful as one.
Yeah, that's what it's looking like.
But we wouldn't have come here if you weren't one.
Don't I know it? I need to go lie down.
Leonie is going to insist she come with you.
Okay.
Is there anything else you would like to do, or do we call this a short session?
I would be okay with calling it a short session, but that's
Alternatively,
up to
we
y'all.
go into the endeavors and recovery here in character and then set out again or something.
How are you feeling, Belts? Do you
I mean,
wanna
I'm
call it
pretty.
short?
I mean, I could probably do like the endeavors, but that's going to be about it, and like prepare to set off
Alright.
next session.
Okay.
Take care of logistics and then start the next session with.
Well,
fresh
you guys
start.
will start the next session with that.
Oh yeah, because you can't be here Saturday, right?
Well, I mean, I could. Let me see if I can get my laptop up. I could try.
All right. If that's
I
the
just may
case,
be a little bit woozy.
just thinking about. So I kind of do want to keep playing, but it is a good stopping point.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying the first expeditions.
So am I.
I am glad I chose a dwarf.
Yeah, the what do you have? 49 toughness with no advances? Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
Right.
I think that's as much as
48 willpower
Benny
with
and,
no advances.
that's as much as Benny and Palagast. I think.
You should buy a rank of toughness off career when you get your XP. Like
I will.
seriously, it's
Well,
that 5
next,
bonus.
next level I get it. So
Oh, okay.
yeah, but
Okay,
I'm
we're
still like
delayed
200 or 300 XP off, unfortunately. I meant 3 or 4. Oh, so, yeah, dude, I'm one off of both my other characters. This is sad. Pelagast and Benedict both have 50 toughness.
That's what you get for being small.
Yeah.
So,
That's a grudging.
whoa.
Good, nice and shorty. I thought they were Skaven, by the way. The thing.
I thought so. I thought they were too.
You want me to answer?
Well, they spoke in the fucking.
Yeah. We're presuming they're lizards.
Do you want me to answer?
I mean,
Sure.
sure.
Do you ever plan to go back there?
Oh no.
Alright, do you want the answer then, ever meta-wise?
Well, I mean, because Cosmic wants to meet them, like actually meet them, so he might. But I don't know if that even matters, because I'm not gonna.
Don't answer. Don't answer. We might go back there.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
So, in that case, keep in mind that burned and sunken temple city out there somewhere in the wherever the hell. I'm not
Okay.
going to be marking them on the map. I might put
Yeah,
vague
okay.
markers down just so you have
Yeah,
an
yeah.
idea of what's happening. But you're probably like just exploring like this area every time you go out.
Yeah.
I just want to keep it vague because one, the jungles twist and warp, and two, I don't want to like restrict where I put things.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
I don't ever want to say you guys have run out of things in this area to explore because that sounds boring.
Of course. Yeah. Like, are you gonna put a pin over our camp?
Yes, I'm actually not only that, but I was gonna go into Incarnate and make it a whole actual map, so you can track its growth and progress.
Yeah. Like, you could probably slap it down in the description of the camp, like in this direction, something
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, exactly.
Kind of. Yeah.
And so you'd have. I'm gonna give you a full map of the camp and every building you build there, and
Excellent.
detail the whole thing.
Yeah.
All right. Gotta get the So I guess first endeavor, the what's-its are gonna be doing getting lumber again. To
More logging.
finish, then construction.
All right.
So,
do we need to commit endeavors to recovery?
No, you will recover before you. Well, with those fatigues, you'll recover after you roll for your first endeavors.
Okay.
So, elsewise, I guess we're calling it here. Although, in theory, I wouldn't mind continuing and doing another jungle run once you guys have recovered.
Of course.
Okay. Yeah.
It depends on interest and the fact that Belts is in bedtime.
I mean, well, I mean, it's more like, I mean, my knees are really messed up, and I'm
Right.
having knee surgery this week. So like,
Yeah.
Stubbs is dead.
I mean, I've been working like nasty OT to prepare for me being off for like a week and a half. So I
Mm.
mean, I would like to go to sleep, but I mean that doesn't mean you guys can't go out and do another
Yeah,
jungle
they could
expedition.
they could do
and
another
I'm
one because
stuck.
Alatok has the most justification to stay back and do logistics. Because I
Yeah.
can just say he spends those same endeavors that they're spending going out doing
Making
the
a crane or
crane.
something?
Yeah,
Yeah, doing the crane.
he has plenty of justification to still be there.
Yeah.
So
I feel.
we might do that if you two would want to continue, but I do think we'll take a break here and I'll give XP and everything at least.
Yeah, a little intermission.
At least
Yeah.
an intermission, yeah. I'll stop the stream and restart it later if we decide we still want to go in like a half an hour to an hour. Sound good?
I'm good.
All right. Thank you everyone for coming to episode 7, where finally they have penetrated the Lustrian jungle and its mysteries, to find that the mystery is that it hates you.
Dude,
So,
need to
Penetrated
be
the jungle
Sherlock
and it
for that one.
penetrated back.
we may or may not be back later today. We'll find out. It kind of just depends on what we're feeling. BH. Thank you all for coming. Remember, blind loves you and Lustria hates you. Pick your favorite.